Hi, my name is Steven de Bruin. I work at Newland Primary School in Auckland and I'm a Year 1 and 2 teacher. So myself and Jess O'Sullivan created our personalised goals together. We work in 2 single-cell classrooms practicing a modern learning approach to teaching. We have a classroom of 50 children, which we call the Learning Studio. We created personalised reading goals for the kids in our Learning Studio to use. And in the left column are their goals. If their goal is highlighted, that means that they know that goal. The kids are able to highlight these goals independently when they decide that that goal has been achieved. The goals that are not highlighted are their next steps, what they need to learn. The goals progress and become more challenging as the child moves down the document. We got the goals from the reading progressions and translated them into kids speak. So the goals range from learning their alphabet letters and sounds, to learning digraphs, to learning short vowel sounds. In the right-hand column are the resources the kids use to help them achieve their goals. We have a wide variety of different resources that we suggest they use. We have a high expectation that the resources that they choose to use help them with their goal, and we often roam around asking them, what is your goal and how is this helping you with your goal? Each child has their own Google Drive account with different folders where they save their work. In their reading folder they have their reading goal and examples of their learning that they use as evidence to show that they have achieved their goals. For example, taking photos of different activities. So where did our idea come from? We wanted a system that promotes student agency, where the kids can easily access their goals, as well as having progressions with manageable steps that promote perseverance. We thought it was important for junior kids to have a map of what they needed to learn to succeed, while allowing them the freedom to choose their next steps. There was nothing out there, so we decided to create our own. We began by introducing the goals on paper first, and made it an expectation that they know their goal and what they're working on. We wanted the kids to become familiar with the process of highlighting what they know and identifying their next steps, so we gave them highlighters to use. We also wanted to make sure that they knew why they were learning these goals, making a connection between learning their goals and moving up in their reading levels. Some of our biggest challenges were changing the way that they think. The children were used to the teacher setting them up with their next activity that is related to their group's learning intention. They were now expected to identify what they already know, what their next goal is, and think, what can they do to achieve that? A few kids found this process too challenging, so we decided to create a reading goal tumble. This is a simplified version of their reading goal on their iPad. This meant those kids were scaffolded into being self-directed learners, and when they were ready, they moved onto their reading goal on their iPad.
Ding!
The impact on my teaching has meant that I spend less time creating follow-up activities for the reading groups and more time conferencing with individual children around their individualized goal. The impact on our students has meant that they've become more aware of their learning and the purpose for their learning, while becoming more determined to succeed. Thanks to Google Drive, the impact on the learning process has meant that the partnership between home and school has been enhanced. Parents are able to see what their kids are learning and discuss this with their child at home. So just some advice. Don't underestimate junior kids. Have high expectations for them. Do not be afraid to try new things. When beginning something new, give it time and persevere. And put all your effort into it. Make sure that the end product is something that you are proud of. Here are some readings that I found useful, but I learned the most from visiting, observing, and discussing with others. Thank you for listening.